Do you guys know how yesterday I did 2-player Kaizo 3 Bowser? Search for Salmon. Oh, wait. Street Fighter 2? I read SF and I put an S at the end and was like, search for Salmon 2. I need to play the first one first. I just don't, you know, to be honest, Shufta, I just don't want to play a hack that hard. I never hear about how fun Search for Salmon is. I only ever hear about how hard it is. And Elephants is way overshot on what people think. Elephants is not as hard as people make it out to be. It's definitely really fucking hard, but it's not as hard as people have made it out to be. Riff and Search for Salmon are only 5 out of 5 enjoyment hacks you've played, in your opinion? I love Riff. See, okay, so let me explain to you guys. I have like this graph in my head. Graph. It's a graph, just a one side, all right? Let's see, on a scale of 1 to 100. So here we have 1 to 100. Okay. Here at the bottom, there's Quickie World. Very bottom, the easiest ROM hack. This is all Kaizo Light, by the way, right? This is all Kaizo Light. I'm not gonna be jumping into jump or task hacks. Those don't count on this graph. So we've got Quickie World. Quickie World, all right? Quickie 2 is even easier than Quickie 1. Or my shitty handwriting. So there's Quickie 1, there's Quickie 2. All right? And then after that, you've got Akogare. All right? Akogare is considerably harder than Quickie 1 or 2. So then you've got Invictus. Here, let me put an I. Now, you've got Dram. You've got Dram. A little bit harder than Invictus, just because it's bullshit. Oh god, the next one better not be with an S. An S. Oh. Search for Salmon. At the very end, we have Responsible World. Responsible World at the very end is 100. That's like the tedious, biggest bag of shit. We're not Hyper 6 doesn't we're not putting Hyper 6 on this chart. We're not putting it on. It's a normal hack. It's not a Kaizo hack. Let's actually scoot this down a little bit. Hold on. The chart is too high. The chart is too damn high. Responsible World is still at 100. But like Dram and Invictus, that's probably they're pretty tough, but they're not the hardest. There's Grand Poo World too. It's really fucking hard. Much higher than Dram World, Invictus. Totally blows out of the water. Then you've got like your Storks. Elephants is like up here. Again, this graph. God, I suck at graphs. Long story short, this is how I see it, right? You've got, you know, your Quickie 2, Akogare, Invictus, Dram, Grand Poo World 2. Storks is easier than that game. You've got Elephants, which is harder than Grand Poo World 2. Then you've got Search for Salmon, which is pretty close up there. Really up there in terms of difficulty. It's super fucking hard. It's not quite Responsible World. It's really close. Grand Poo World 1 is like right there next to Stork. Not as hard as Grand Poo World 2. Right there, though. There's my chart, chat. There's my chart.